Problem 14 from homework worksheet H1-5. Find the value of k so that the given line has slope m. Our given line, you'll see here, is the quantity of k plus 1 times x plus 2 times y is equal to 6. And they're telling us right now that the slope should equal k minus 2. What we're going to have to do with this one now is we still need to figure out what the value of k is. We don't know for certain what m is, but we can probably end up finding that. Again, there are several methods for doing this one. You could turn it into slope-intercept form to get your expression for the slope. In that case here, you would have subtract all of this. Actually, let me switch to a pen. You would subtract all of this from each side. So we'd have 2y is equal to the opposite of the quantity k plus 1 times x, and then plus 6. And then we'd have to divide everything by 2 to get our slope-intercept form, which is going to be the opposite of k plus 1 over 2, and that would be like plus 3. So this expression here, right, is our expression. Oops, I forgot my x, sorry. Okay, so that expression is our expression for m. So if m equals the opposite of the quantity k plus 1 over 2, and m equals k minus 2, we can take this and use simple substitution. They both end up equaling m, so let's set them equal to each other and solve it. So the opposite of the quantity of k plus 1 over 2 should equal k minus 2. Now what you want to do with this negative sign out in front is up to you. If you want to take this and move it up here to the top, right? If I move it to the top here, I just have to put parentheses around all this, and that's fine. And I can take it and distribute it through, right? And say negative k minus 1 over 2 is going to equal k minus 2. And now we can still use our properties of proportions here. Let's do our cross multiplication, right? We're going to do 2 times the quantity of k minus 2 should equal 1 times the quantity of negative k minus 1, which will be just negative k minus 1. And let's distribute our 2 through. We've got 2k minus 4 is equal to negative k minus 1. And now we're just going to combine the like terms. So we've got 3k is equal to, that zeroes out, that zeroes out. Looks like 3. So k should equal 1. For checking purposes there, you can take it and plug it in and see if it works. Let's see, if I take it here and I plug it into this expression, right, I've got a negative quantity of 1 plus 1 divided by 2. That would be a negative 2 over 2, which is equal to negative 1. And if I take 1 and I plug it into this one, I have 1 minus 2, which equals negative 1. In both cases, they work. And then remember, the other way with the standard form there, we can create that expression. We can skip kind of some of that beginning work by saying, if the slope is equal to the opposite of a over b, we know a is the quantity of k plus 1. That is over our b, which is 2. And we know that has to equal k minus 2. And you see here, we're already to this point down here. So that would be another way you could start the problem. This is number 14 from worksheet H1-5. The answer there, k should equal positive 1. If you have more questions, please reach out. Thanks for watching.